All right, Mr. Cox, I don't have a breakout room for your client yet, so I'm gonna move you to another room real quick. I'm moving you to room 7. Or if you, do you want to just
Okay.
stay there?
I can stay here for now.
Okay, no
Because
worries.
my paperwork, it won't, what's going on is that I keep filling it out. I fill in the top part, and
Yeah,
when I click, it takes me back to the beginning.
okay, and you're hitting the next button, right? When you see
Right.
and there's something there that's missing, maybe. Um,
Because it
uh,
won't let me sign in. It won't let me sign.
okay, let me see if I can just send you new paperwork again. I guess I'll send you
Okay.
new paperwork. I'm not sure what's going on.
Now
Let
I
me,
can, now on the notice of appeal, it just let me, it allowed me to do it just now. Hold on for a second. I may not need to.
okay,
Let me go back.
okay. Good morning, Miss Vasquez. Good, how are you?
Good morning, Ms. Alcantara. I just want to make sure, I got a notice from the prosecutor a few minutes ago that they TIC'd the case. Is that mean that we're
Although I
not?
don't, Ms. Arizola, is that correct? Is Davante Burris being dismissed?
I'm
I
sorry,
think
ma'am. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yes, the attorney of record on Davante Burris, Burris, she's saying that the case is being dismissed. Is that correct?
I could double check our notes to see if I have anything on my end,
Okay,
and I can come
you
back
need,
to you.
oh, okay, got it. It's on
Mhm.
today's docket, the very first one. Give me a
Okay,
second, Ms.
perfect.
Vasquez.
okay, thank you.
And Cornelius, let me know if you got the MTRs.
Okay, I will.
I'm guessing Mr. Garcia dropped off, Terry.
I guess he dropped off to fill out paperwork is what I think he did.
Okay, well, I can't get his email right to forward him the MTR.
I just wish these MTRs were noted on the docket. It would just, I just cannot believe that.
Yeah, I know. And I even
I
checked,
guess,
there he is.
I guess, I
I'll get
guess
him
they
to
don't have
chat
any.
me his email.
Okay, it should be on the docket as John Garcia WC at Gmail.
WC, okay, let me try.
WC at gmail.com. Mr. Garcia, you filled your paperwork out?
Yeah, if you could just have the clerk make a correction. I think I put County Court 7. It's actually County Court 12.
Okay, got it. I'm moving you to room 2 to talk to your client to fill out that paperwork, Mr. Garcia, and we can,
Oh, I thought, okay.
we can fix that at the end.
Do it one more time. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
I got Navarro at the iPad, ready for his plea.
Okay, Navarro. Okay, Mr. Meadows, are you there, Mr. Meadows?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, Mr. Meadows, you ready?
I'm ready.
All righty, yes, sir. Judge will be with you in just a moment.
All right.
Just making sure, Terry, that you guys are done screwing everything up.
Wait, hopefully, Judge.
All right,
No
as long as you're done screwing
guarantees.
everything up, we can get rid of Mr. Novato here.
Okay, Judge. No guarantees, Judge. No guarantees. It's Monday, Judge.
Damn right it is, huh?
Monday.
All right, let me pull up
Yeah.
his paperwork here. All right, it's clause number 736675, State of Texas versus Juan Novato. Are you Juan Novato?
Sure.
Good morning, Mr. Novato. Could you raise your right hand, sir?
Good morning.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Novato. Mr. Novato, is it all right with you, sir, that we proceed by video conference this morning?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Novato, you are charged by information in this case with the offense of criminal trespass to private property. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
That's a Class B misdemeanor, Mr. Novato, so it's punishable by up to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Novato, you have several legal rights at this point, sir. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. So what that means, sir, is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer you cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Mr. Novato, your lawyer could call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Novato, do you understand, sir, that you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand, Mr. Novato, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can, and you do it by
Sir.
filling out this
You need to
paperwork
be-
for me called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. Novato, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
All right, great, because these documents tell me, Mr. Novato, that you do in fact understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all of those trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can get into an agreement with the state of Texas on this case. Mr.
sir.
Novato, is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
Great, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Novato, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand, sir, is I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, who's the prosecutor?
That is me, sir.
Couldn't you
Rafael
get a freaking shorter name? I gotta type this every time. Rafael Anguiano Arzola. Are you kidding me?
Yes, sir. It's a long one.
All right, hang on, Mr. Navarro. I gotta type the prosecutor's name. All right, Mr. Navarro, listen up, sir. This prosecutor here is gonna tell us what the plea bargain is. Make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, state.
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, 48 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask for this judgment to be satisfied. And the state will also be taking into consideration cause number 2024 CC 736685.
Okay, hang on just a second. Let me get that CC one.
Oh, yes, sir. So it's
There it is. Take it into consideration. All right, give me that case number again. I'm sorry, counsel.
yes, sir. 2024 CC 736685.
Larry Meadows, is that the agreement?
It is, Judge.
Mr. Novato, is that what you agreed to?
Yes, sir.
All right, Larry, does Mr. Novato have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
He has.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
He's competent.
All right, Mr. Juan Novato, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Novato, please tell me how you plead to the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass to private property. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, Mr. Novato, you understand I can still find you guilty based upon that plea.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Novato, has anybody forced you, threatened you, put you in fear, or promised you anything to make you plead?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Novato. I will accept your plea of no contest. Upon that plea, I find you guilty. Criminal trespass, private property, a Class B misdemeanor. I assess punishment at 0 fine. The cost of court, 48 days in the Bexar County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means the judgment in this case is satisfied. I will also take into consideration and dismiss 736685 in consideration for your plea on this case. Mr. Novato, what is this? Mr. Novato, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Novato, do you have any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
All right. You take care of yourself, man. Stay well, all right?
God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, brother.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Judge.
All right, Larry, always good seeing you, brother.
All right.
Mr. Garcia, are you ready on Heather Soto?
I don't have any
Yes, sir.
paperwork on Heather Perry.
Oh, you don't have paperwork on Heather Soto? Did she sign, Mr. Garcia?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was an MTR. I don't have paperwork for an MTR.
Yeah, it's on it.
Yeah,
It's
I have
MTR.
it right here, Judge. I'm taking it to you.
She had signed it.
Hang on. Evidently,
It's
okay,
Terry's
it's
got
okay,
it,
it's okay.
then I don't got it.
All good.
Okay, got it.
All right. Do they have Heather in front of the camera?
Yes, sir.
Where are you, Heather? Oh, there you are. Okay, sorry. Too many people on the damn screen. All right, it's clause number 642084, State of Texas versus Heather Solis. Are you Heather Solis?
Sir.
All right, good morning. Could you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Solis. You can lower your hand. Ms. Solis, is it okay that we proceed by video conference?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Solis, you were placed on deferred adjudication for a period of 1 year, 3 months, and then extended for 1 year for the offense of assault bodily injury on the 10th of March, 2022, correct?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Solis, the state's filed a motion to adjudicate you guilty, and then they supplemented that motion. You are aware of that, right?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Solis, just listen up. State's going to tell us, he's going to read an allegation to you. Make sure you understand it. You're going to have to tell me if it's true or not true. Go ahead, State.
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to go forward on condition number 2. On or about the 6th day of December 2022 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Heather Solis did then and there fail to submit drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
All right, Ms. Solis, do you understand that allegation against you?
Yes.
Is it true or not true?
True.
All right, thank you. State, are you proceeding on any others?
No, Your Honor. We'll waive all the other ones.
All right, thank you. Ms. Solis, are you aware that based upon that one plea of true, I could, if I thought it was appropriate, find you guilty in this case and revoke your community supervision?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you, threaten you, put you in fear, promise you anything to make you plead true?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
All right, I will accept her plea of true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, tell me what it is.
Your Honor, we'll be revoking the MTR, and we're going to go forward on a $0 fine plus court costs, 8 days Bexar County jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask for this judgment to be satisfied.
Garcia, is that the agreement?
That's our understanding of the agreement, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Solis, is that what you agreed to?
Yes, sir.
All right, John. Okay, this is an MTR, so I don't have to ask. Okay. All right, hang on just a second, Ms. Solis. Let me just fill in this paper.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Solis, I am going to find it is true you violated condition number 2 of your deferred adjudication. At this time, I find you guilty of the offense of assault causing bodily injury, a Class A misdemeanor. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court, and 8 days in the Bexar County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means your judgment is satisfied by the time you've already served. Ms. Solis, this was an adjudication following deferred adjudication. You have limited rights to appeal, which your lawyer could further advise you about. Ms. Solis, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well when you get out, okay?
God bless
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
All right, you too, John.
Moving you to room 3, Mr. Valle. Moving you to room 3. There we go. All right. State, what happened with Devontae Burris? Was that case dismissed after all?
Ms. Alcantara, I can send you the email. She sent it to me yesterday. It came through, let me find it. I just
From our
got-
understanding, ma'am, it looked like that we did see on Odyssey that they did say it would be TIC, but we just haven't gotten official confirmation yet from any of the other prosecutor. If you could send us that email too,
Yeah, where
so
do
we can
oh,
confirm it.
If not, you can just send it to me, Ms. Vasquez, if that's easier. If you have my email, and then I'll forward it to them very quickly.
okay. Let
And
me
if you have proof of
well, let me
dismissal
find it
too.
really quick. I
Oh.
just saw it and now it's not, of course it wouldn't come up right now. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to
Yeah.
it. It's okay. Let me go out and come back in. Hold on. Not from you.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to it. Okay, just to make sure. It came from Pauline Rivera.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll send it over to you, Ms. Alcantara. I'll send it over
Yeah.
and I'll.
Yeah, and I will forward it very, very quickly to the
Okay.
state.
Okay, thanks.
And also, ma'am, do you know if he pled already to this case?
All it
In the
says is
felony
I
side?
CIC'd this case for the felony prosecutor's office. That's all it says. I'll send it over.
Okay.
And this is on the CC 730190, right?
CC 730190, correct.
Yeah.
It's on today's
Mhm.
docket.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll send it over. I'll stand by.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Somebody send me some paperwork on the Heather Solis.
Oh, you need the MTR paperwork?
No. Someone sent me some paperwork, but I don't
Yeah.
represent a Heather Solis.
We just
Oh,
did her
okay.
praise.
We just did hers.
Okay, I just
Yeah,
sent
but
Ms. Alcantara, just
somebody
let me
s-
know if you didn't get it.
Okay,
Some-
I'm looking for it.
We're just
let's
trying to
see.
confuse you, Cornelius. That's all.
I
We're trying
see
to-
it. I'm
we're sending you
confused.
paperwork. Now, this young
I'm
Teresa
confused.
here, Teresa's gonna send you this dismissal and see what the hell you do with that, all right?
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, here is what, let me forward this to.
What about you?
Are you reading the same thing, Ms. Alcantara? Yes, right?
Hold on a second. Yeah, yes, I am sending this to him now. There you go, Ms. Arisola. And Cornelius, did I send you wrong paperwork? Did I put the wrong name on there?
You sent me good
Should've went to
paperwork.
Valle.
No,
Hello, ma'am?
Cornelius, Valle is attached. I sent you, it's a
Okay,
group
yeah, there's just one.
email.
Oh, okay. It's a group
Yeah, yeah.
email. Okay,
Yes,
all right.
yes.
Oh, okay.
No, it's Cornelius that has it wrong.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, imagine that, calling him out on YouTube.
A
Listen, to
group
you,
email.
Bernie.
Well, he was
Okay.
calling someone else out.
Long as he doesn't call
Um,
me out, that's all I care about.
So I get a group email. I'll send a
Yeah,
group voucher.
Okay, you ready, Mr. Angel, on Salcedo?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
And
Stephen
do
Ray
you-
Salcedo.
And you show my paperwork, could you put me in with my client if my paperwork is in?
Yes,
Got
you're
it.
gonna be up next. Let me go to ask the bailiff who, yeah, you're up next, Cornelius.
Okay.
All right, we ready on Salcedo?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is a cause, whoa. What is the cause number? Hang on a second. What is this? Teresa, I have a clause number 2024 PF 03125. There's no county court clause number?
Sir, if it's a PF, I don't think it's a filed case on that one.
Yeah, but it
Actually,
Yeah.
I just
gotta
looked
be
it up. It
filed,
does have a
otherwise
different number.
we wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't filed.
Yeah, I just
Terry,
looked
can
it
you
up.
help me out? Teresa, can you help me out, please?
What's going on, Judge? I'm sorry.
The paperwork says the cause number to this case is 2024 PF 03125.
That's probably his old case number, Judge. Let's see, the case number should be 2024 CC 735968.
All right, this is, who's with me? Is Kareen with me? No, she's not, right?
Yeah, Crystal is here, Judge. She'll have to change that case number. Did you hear that, Crystal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Crystal,
Okay,
if you
got
would,
it.
just change it to 735968 on all the paperwork.
Okay, Judge, we will. Thank you.
All right, I appreciate that. All right. So this is cause number 735968, State of Texas versus Steven Salcedo. Are you Steven Salcedo? Are you Steven Salcedo?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning, sir. Raise your right hand if you would. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Salcedo. You can lower your hand, sir. Mr. Salcedo, is it all right with you that we proceed by video conference?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You are charged, Mr. Salcedo, with the offense of evading arrest or detention. That is a Class A misdemeanor punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Salcedo, you have several legal rights. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. And what that means is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Mr. Salcedo, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Salcedo, do you understand, sir, that you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
You also understand, sir, that you do not have to give up those rights.
Yes, sir.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can, and you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. Salcedo, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Great, because these documents tell me, Mr. Salcedo, that you do understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all the trial rights we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas on this case. Is that what you'd like to do? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Thank you, Mr. Salcedo. Then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Salcedo, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand, sir, is I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on a second. Mr. Salcedo, listen up. The state's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, state.
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, 70 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask for this judgment to be satisfied.
Did you say 70? 70?
7-0, Your Honor.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
All right, and who's representing? Was that Mr. Mr. Angel?
That's me. That's my understanding of the offer.
All right, and then Mr. Salcedo, is that what you agreed to, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, Mr. Angel, does Mr. Salcedo have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
Yes,
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
he has.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Stephen Salcedo, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Salcedo, please tell me how you plead to the Class A misdemeanor offense of evading arrest or detention. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest. I'm having trouble hearing you.
Guilty.
There you go. I'm sorry. I just couldn't hear. Has anybody forced you, threatened you, put you in fear, or promised you anything to make you plead guilty?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Salcedo. I will accept your plea of guilt. Upon that plea, I find you guilty of evading arrest or detention, a Class A misdemeanor. I assess punishment at 0 fine. The cost of court is 70 days in the Bexar County Jail. Cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means your judgment is satisfied by the time you've already served, Mr. Salcedo. This was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Salcedo, any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck.
Eric,
Go ahead, Cornelius.
could you like check to see whether my paperwork was sent back?
It should be.
Signed something and they had the old paperwork mixed with the new.
Yeah, it should be the new paperwork, 703703869.
I got Soto at the iPad.
Okay. You ready, Mr. Acevedo?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's cause number 736697, State of Texas versus Crystal Soto. Are you Crystal Soto?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning. Can you raise your right hand?
Good morning.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ms. Soto, you can lower your hand. Is it okay with you that we proceed by video conference?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. You are charged with the offense of criminal trespass to private property, Ms. Soto, which is a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to 180 days in jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Ms. Soto, you have several legal rights. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Ms. Soto, what that means is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Ms. Soto, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Ms. Soto, do you understand you have those rights?
Yes, I do.
You also understand, Ms. Soto, that you do not have to give up those rights.
I do.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can, and you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Ms. Soto, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, I did.
Do you understand what's in these documents?
I do. Yes, I do.
Great, because these documents tell me, Ms. Soto, that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all of those trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas on this case. Ms. Soto, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Great, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Ms. Soto, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case? First thing you need to understand is I don't have to go along with your agreement. Excuse me. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand?
I do.
All right, Ms. Soto, listen up. State's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Let's make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, State.
Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, 30 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask for this judgment to be satisfied.
Joseph Acevedo, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Soto, is that what you agreed to?
Yeah.
Yes, that is
All
what I
right.
agreed to.
All right. All right, Joseph, does Ms. Soto have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has she been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is she legally competent to waive her rights and enter into this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Crystal Soto, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, I am.
All right, please tell me how you pleaded the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass to private property. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest?
All right, Ms. Soto, you understand I can still find you guilty based upon that plea?
I do.
Anybody force you, threaten you, put you in fear, or promised you anything to make you plead?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Ms. Soto. I will accept your plea of no contest. Upon that plea, I find you guilty of criminal trespass to private property. I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court 30 days in the Bexar County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means your judgment in this case, Ms. Soto, is satisfied by the time you've already served. Ms. Soto, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. Ms. Soto, any questions?
No questions.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck.
All right, thank you. Have a great
You're
day.
welcome. You too. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Acevedo.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Cox, go ahead and go back to room 2. Move yourself back. Your client is there. He needs to sign.
But we've already signed it.
Yeah,
Is
that
this
was,
two
I guess
sets
that
of
was,
paperwork? Did somebody send both sets?
yeah, yes, I think you need to sign the
Jill,
other paperwork
said-
that I
we
sent.
signed
that I
one
sent.
set.
Right. You need to sign another set. They're bringing it up. Do you know how to move yourself back to 2?
Yeah, but I got. All right.
If you know how to do, if you don't know how, then I'm gonna move you to room 4. Do you know how to
No,
do it?
it's-
No? Okay, I'm moving you to room 4
I'll
and then
figure it
I'll move
out.
you to 2.
The first one, the second one.
Miss Alcantara, did we get an answer on that one?
State, Burris? Any word?
Yes, ma'am. So we haven't received any confirmation that the felony plea actually took place because we can't TIC the misdemeanor unless we know the felony pleas actually take place.
Should we just go through the process? Should we just go through the hearing?
You mean have him pleaded a misdemeanor?
I don't know. I mean, State, what do you suggest? Should I reach out to her?
If you could reach out to the felony prosecutor, because Pauline Rivera, I know she's a misdemeanor.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
do you have like in-office communication ability with her? Did you
With
chat
her?
or something?
No,
You don't?
no, ma'am. Because at least with the felony prosecutors, I don't know the felony prosecutor who was on the case.
Oh, what court is it in? Do I have
Um,
that case? Let me see.
Okay,
Hold on a second.
let's just.
I need to get to court.
One, two, Burris.
What is that?
Oh, is the one that we're talking about?
Is that her client? Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Counsel, he's got a TDC hold. I bet he pled on that case.
Put it on you, please.
That's what I'm thinking too.
The TBC hold.
All right.
That's the paperwork says he's being held for TDC. He ain't going anywhere. So he must have pled, and they're doing a PSI or something. I don't know.
I think it's, yeah, that. Guys, do y'all see that on your side?
There's no way to check if he pled, Terry?
We're gonna check on our side too, see if anything comes up.
Let
Mm-hmm.
me check, Judge. No, I haven't. Felony, I don't know, Judge. I don't have.
I'll check too while you're doing that, because I'm not,
Yeah, 'cause
I know I don't have the felony, because I would have remembered that plea, but hold on one second.
I don't have a case number, Judge.
What about mine?
I'll look at it.
Did your client sign again,
He
Cornelius?
signed again twice, and I
Okay,
signed 2
got it,
vouchers.
Okay, you should have paperwork on Joe Anthony Valle, Judge, and MTR.
The MTR paperwork or the plea
Got
paper?
it. Yes, sir. No, MTR, Judge, is an MTR, not the plea. Just
Get rid
delete
of
the
the plea
plea
paperwork?
paperwork. Correct, because it is an MTR, Judge. It's not noted on the docket, so we get all confused and have to do the paperwork all over again.
All right, where's the guy?
Joe Anthony Valle at the
Yeah.
iPad. And his paperwork should be in.
Yeah, that's who I need. I need Valle.
Right here.
All right, it's cause number 703-869, State of Texas versus Joe Anthony Valle. Are you Mr. Joe Valle?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning, sir. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Valle. You can lower your hand, sir. Mr. Valle, is it okay that we take care of your motion to revoke hearing by video conference this morning?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Valle, looks like you were placed on probation for a period of 12 months for the offense of driving while intoxicated on August the 3rd of 2023, correct?
Correct.
They filed a motion to adjudicate you, motion to revoke that community supervision. You are aware of that?
Yes, sir.
All right. State's going to read an allegation to you, Mr. Valle. Listen up. Make sure you understand it, because then you're going to have to tell me if it's true or not true. Go ahead, State.
Yes, Your Honor. We'll go forward on condition number 2. On or about the 2nd day of November 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Joe Anthony Valle did then and there illegally use a controlled substance, namely methamphetamines, in violation of condition number 2.
Mr. Valle, do you understand that allegation against you, sir?
When
Mr.
was
Valle, you
this?
understand the allegation?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, they said you used meth.
That I was using that?
Yeah.
When was this?
Okay, you're saying it's not true? That's fine. You can plead not true.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
not
I
true.
mean, yes, sir. Yes, it's true.
Okay,
Yes.
that's all I'm asking. Okay, is there any other allegation, State? Yeah, I don't even have
I'm
that.
sorry, Your Honor. Did he plead
Wait.
true on that one?
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Do I have the wrong motion to revoke, Terry? All I have is a violation of condition
You-
number 4 on mine. I bet I just have the supplement.
Okay, that's all I have, Judge. That's all I would.
Oh, you don't have the original motion?
Thought I emailed both.
I got mine.
It doesn't matter. I don't need it. Is it a violation of condition number 2 that he's pleading true to, Cornelius?
I thought it was a technical judge.
It's
He read
between you
right.
guys. Didn't you
They have
talk?
the wrong
I don't really care. Just tell me what he's doing here.
Yeah, he's gonna be true that he violated his probation.
Number 2?
We'll go with number 2, Judge.
All right, that he just pled true to that on the meth. State, you gonna proceed on any others?
Yeah, we'll wait.
We'll waive, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Excuse me, Mr. Valle, you understand, based on your plea of true, I could, if I thought it was appropriate, revoke your community supervision.
Sir.
Anybody force you, threaten you, put you in fear, promise you anything to make you plead true?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Valle. I will accept his plea of true. Is there an agreement, guys?
Yes, Your Honor, there is.
What is it?
The agreement is for to revoke probation, Your Honor, and to proceed on a $0 fine plus court costs, 4 days Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask for this judgment to be satisfied.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, Mr. Valle, is that what you agreed to, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Valle, then I am going to find it is true you violated condition number 2 of your probation. At this time, I revoke your community supervision, reform your judgment to reflect 0 fine, the cost of court, and 4 days in the Bexar County Jail. I will give you credit for time served, the time and the money to run concurrent. Your judgment is satisfied by the time you've already served. This was a revocation of probation. Your counsel will advise you if you have any appellate rights that you need to know about. Mr. Valle, you got any questions?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome,
All
sir.
right.
You're welcome.
Excuse Judge. Finally. All right.
Thank you, Cornelius.
All right. Well, all a good night.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
All right.
All right, so the
Ms. Aldenbad, I
paperwork I
didn't
have,
find
Terry.
anything. Can I get a breakout room with him so I can talk to him really quick?
Your client?
Yes,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
Okay, let me see where I can put that, put you in. Just give me a moment. Mr.
Okay.
Reitmeyer, are you ready? What are we doing on?
I need a
No.
little more time. I've got to go over the video evidence with him, which he wants to see, and I need to do like a 1-day immigration consult with our immigration attorney. Is there a way I
Okay,
can
got it.
reset?
Yeah, sure. What, you want to move it to maybe later in the week, or you want to move it 1 week? What would you like to do?
I can't do 1 week because I think that's Labor Day.
Yeah, oh, that is Monday, but I can move it to the 3rd or the 4th, or I can move it to later this week. What do you think? You're right. We are off on that day. Yeah, I don't want to set anything for that day.
Let me look here. Hang on. Can we do Friday?
Friday. Friday's going to be the 30th. Is that okay? Right. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we're resetting to Friday, 8:30. Is that right, Mr. Reitmeyer?
That sounds good.
Okay, got it. Then I will see you this Friday, all right?
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm gonna find out now, guys. Okay, you wanted to talk to your client, right, Miss?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna move you to 1, Mrs. Vasquez. There
Okay.
there we
Hey,
go.
I never asked you, was there any that we're not doing on the docket?
Yeah, Mr. Reitmeyer, Judge, on the last
No, I got
page.
that. I heard that conversation, but were there any others before?
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you. Interpreter, I think I might need you on the bond docket. I might just call you just a little bit, all right? Mr. Valle?
Should I leave or should I stay?
Why don't you hold on for just a moment?
Sure. Okay.
Hold on for
That's
just a
fine.
moment.
Sure.
All right, Judge, on the first page, we're still waiting to see if that case can be TIC'd. First
Right.
page, okay, on the first page, on the bottom of the page, Judge, Jeremy Saldivar bonded
Yeah.
out.
Okay, got it.
Next page, Kindred, that case was dismissed.
Okay,
The next one down, David Trevino, that had a competency eval pending, so we can send that back.
okay,
Next one down, Arthur Rojas, Judge, he bonded out.
okay.
We took care of Mr. Navarro today. Next page, top of the page, Zuniga bonded out
Oh my gosh, okay, so all we're waiting on now is hers, right?
on hers, right? And I think we might need an interpreter for the bonds, and Mrs. Garcia is here, Judge, for the bonds. Teresa Garcia, I'll get a pretrial.
So you saying we should jump off YouTube since obviously
Well, it's up to you, Judge. She
Well, it's not
wants
gonna
Mrs.
plead.
Vasquez.
it's not gonna plead, they're supposed to dismiss it, so it's not gonna plead anyway.
Yeah, we'll see what she wants to do. I don't think we're gonna do anything with that. Yeah. I
And you're
don't think
telling
she
me
wants
that
to-
it's impossible to run this guy Sid and determine whether or not he's pled to this felony?
Yeah, I'll have to take some time. Let me
That's
find
crazy.
a case and let me see, go by the SID number, Judge. Let me try this. Let's see, advanced.
Yeah, do an advanced search, Terry, and it should bring it
Yeah.
up.
11000506. Let me see what happens.